3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! There's literally nothing going on in the plane. What's up guys, welcome to Durban, South Africa. We are here at our place for the next few days.
And this is pretty much our first day today, because we arrived yesterday in the evening and then we picked up this guy.
Hopefully our best friend for the next 3 months. We should give him a name. Like, what do you think?
I think because it's a German car, the best name is Hans.
Hans, you think?
Yes.
Like every German male's name, Hans? I like Hans actually. Let's name him Hans. So our plan for today is we are going to Ocean to Air. It's a kite and surf shop. I reached out to Rob. I hope he can give us some advice and some tips on spots and wind around in this area.
Not only for kitesurfing but also for surfing.
Yeah, hopefully. So let's go! The wind forecast for today is actually pretty light, but there might be a chance to get the first session in, which I'm very excited about. And besides getting some tips and advices about spots in the area and maybe meeting some interesting people and fellow kitesurfers, I'm particularly interested in one question. What would you describe the difference from Durban to Cape Town kite-wise or people-wise?
Better. You know it is. I'll tell you the big thing about Durban. Durban has got the best kiting fraternity in the world. It is the most helpful kiting fraternity. It's the most welcoming kiting fraternity. I mean, some places in the world you go to and the guys don't know your deal. Durban, the guys will go out of their way to show you a good time. I mean, we don't actually have a lot of foreigners that come here, but when they do, the guys actually get very welcomed into the kiting. The guys will get
like we do right now.
That's what Durban's about.
Yeah.
But that's with everyone. And
really
honestly, it really is what Durban's all about. Besides that, warm water and good wave, and the conditions here generally are year-round. But 2 months of no wind. But besides that, always looking good.
Well, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it? And indeed, I immediately met some nice people afterwards and had good conversations. For anybody who doesn't know him, apparently that's the grandfather of kitesurfing in Durban. Very, very glad to meet you. So after some super helpful tips from those guys, I'm ready for my first session in Durban, and actually they gave us tips for like the next 2-3 weeks on spots and wind down the coast, so perfect. Super nice, go check them out. Ocean to Air. And the wind picked up and I'm ready for the first session. Super excited.
How was it?
The wind's light, but still enough for a little fun time on the beach. I'm happy I got to kite after such a long time, so even that small session makes me happy. Well, look who's there, getting some lessons. How was your first lesson?
It was really interesting because I forgot so much. It's 2 years ago now. I tried it and I forgot really everything. So it was important that I heard it again.
Hey guys!
Hi!
There's no wind today, so we decided to explore Durban city centre a little bit.
So we rented 2 bikes and now we're driving down the promenade next to the beach. The weather is really nice today, it's hot and we're enjoying our time here in Durban.
It's our promenade! even though it looks all beautiful in the videos, it wasn't, unfortunately. We simply couldn't capture the pretty much abandoned city center because we were just afraid to take out our cameras because they would steal it otherwise.
So we walked around a little bit and felt really uncomfortable. People were staring at us and some begged for money. We were really happy when we got back to our car with all our belongings. And later some locals told us that there are a lot of illegal immigrants here in Durban, and you can say that the city center is not doing fine.
The beach promenade was really beautiful though, but also very, very crowded. The suburbs like Durban North, they were pretty safe, and that's where all the kite spots are, like number 2.
We are here at our second spot in Schlotti, I think it's called, and we actually wanted to have lunch at the beach, but it's so crowded, there's not a single parking spot, so we are far away, somewhere near the small road, and having the most romantic lunch
of our life. But we got some entertainment because there are monkeys over there.
Eventually we found a parking lot, which was still about a 10-minute walk away from the actual kite spot. The beach has a separated zone for kite surfers and fishers, so luckily it was pretty much reserved for me. The wind was good for a 12-meter. And in the end I even got some company on the water. After 2 great sessions I was done. I was super tired, but luckily I got some help for packing up all my kite stuff. The kid was super lovely. He was so curious about kitesurfing, he asked like 20 questions. What the strings are for, why do we have boots, why there's air inside. Future world champion for sure. Anyways, that was it. Next up, spot number 3. So that's spot number 3 in Durban, La Mercy Lagoon. On the one side there's a lagoon, on the other side there's the ocean, so the spot has great potential, but be aware of the tide because low tide the lagoon is not rideable. So keep that in mind. We, not so lucky today, only got the ocean, but waves are funny anyways. So to summarize all the spots in Durban, they are all north of Durban city center. Well, there's actually one kite beach in the city center, but the local guys don't advise to go there because someone could break into your car and steal your stuff. So rather stay safe and go north. What you should do is go on downwinders, starting from spot number 1, ocean to air. Guys do it all the time. So if you compare it to Cape Town, if you don't like the stronger winds, you like uncrowded beaches and you want to ride without the wetsuit, and you like normal surfing, Durban is well known to be a great surfing destination, you should definitely give Durban a shot. And what do we do next?
The next 2 days there will be no wind, so now we're leaving Durban and we're going to the Drakensberge to do some hiking.
So thanks for watching the video and don't miss the next one. We're going south and we're doing the Drakensberge. See you soon. Subscribe!